I had Dylan with me. Laura was out, but Dylan's a big brother and was with me. And then I was like, what? Yo, oh my God. If John never didn't call me this morning.
Everybody ready? We're going to start.
Not really.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to church service. Happy New Year. It's our first service of the 2024 year. And so today we're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be enjoyable. We're setting some goals. And to start us off, we're going to sing a few songs. These are going to be some fun, exciting, lively songs. So I hope you guys can get into it. Everybody, please stand up. Our first song is going to be Happy Sunny Side of Life. Now, I know many of you know how to sing it the right way. Brothers sing one part, sisters sing another part. So if you know it, I trust you. And if you don't know it, brothers, follow me. I'll do the brothers part, and sisters follow Catherine. She'll do the sisters part. All right? So we're going to start off with There's a Sunny Side. 1, 2, 3. There's a sunny side when no wheels be tied on the road where we must go. There are pleasant vales, fertile hills, and hills where sweet flowers there. Get ready! There's a happy, sunny, pretty gladness evermore prevails, where the sunshine lingers on the hills on that sunny side. Last time, once again, there's a happy, sunny, pretty rolling dance, where the sweetest joy and gladness evermore prevails, where the sunshine ever lingers on the grand majestic, on the happy sunny, on the happy sunny side, on the happy sunny side. Last time, on the happy sunny side of life. But our second song is going to be Spring Song of Eden. Come, all ye friends, to the garden of Eden, where the spring blossoms are best. Joyfully singing together by Please join me in prayer. Our dearest Heavenly Parents, true parents, God, thank you for allowing us all to be here today, to soak up your love, to soak up each other's company, to really find joy in our life of faith, in being together with each other, and in being able to refresh ourselves each and every Sunday morning with your word and with your love, and reset for our future week coming up ahead. I pray that today everybody can let the weight of the world off their shoulders. They can forget about whatever is worrying them at home or in their job or in their school or whatever they're dealing with, and they can just spend time with you here today. They can feel your grace and your love. They can feel that there's a community that's supporting them and surrounding them. And every person here feels like they belong, because they really do. And so I pray that you can be with us here today, that we can feel your spirit and feel your love in every minute of this service, and together from every person in this room. I pray this on behalf of everyone here in my name, Eva Schneider, daughter of Steven Schneider, blessed in your family. Achu.
Good morning, everybody. It's time for us to greet. I would like to welcome everybody for coming for today. Welcome for our Sunday school, Sunday service, basically. Please, everybody, have a seat. I would like also to welcome our viewers from YouTube and our Zoom. Thank you for listening. We welcome you too. As of this time, I would like to thank our Passaic volunteer this week. Thank you so much. Let's have them a warm of applause, everybody. I think we need to give them more a warm of applause, right, everyone? Thank you so much. Now it's time for us to really have a wonderful moments with our brothers and sisters. Let's greet each other for a beautiful, happy holiday for New Year's and for today. Everyone, let's greet everybody. And non-perishable items to give to the homeless. We will put boxes outside of our Chonshin 1 until Sunday of January 14. So if you have some coat in your house, maybe a year already in your drawer or in your closet, please bring so that we could be able to share that for those people who in need. even non-perishable foods for you. So look in your pantry. Maybe you don't need some of those non-perishable food. Please bring it and we can share the blessings that we have. Also, we have a 40-day special devotional period starting on January 7 and until February 15. Please check detail of condition on your email. Please let us know if you never receive any email from our church. Please contact Mr. Yasu. The pastor team would like to greet any of our guests in the room next to the pastor office for 15 minutes after the service. Also, this Saturday at 10 a.m. at KEA, there is a gathering of young adults. So if you are interested to come, please go at KEA Church. Now, this is the time for us to really have more exciting to listen to our Pastor Taquino. Let's invite Pastor Taquino to report the 2023 New Jersey family victories that we have. It's a 10 victories that we do on the year of 2023. Let's welcome Pastor Taquino.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you. Okay, so, 違うな。あら。I forwarded you yesterday. I mean, that part of that same file, but my report is the middle of the PowerPoint. Okay, good morning. So, by the way, I just I will introduce you this new couple here. They are the sister of the Naomi. They come from the Iceland and Japan, the new couple. Congratulations and welcome to New Jersey. And so today, my report is last week, Pastor Naokimi had a sermon, how we can offer 2023. And after that, we went to the Chonshinwon, New Jersey, and we had a midnight prayer there. And so today is a new year, first Sunday of the new year, 2000. Yes, thank you very much, Koji. Yes. So yeah, then when I look at what's going on, what we accomplished 2023, and I truly believe that sincere devotion and unity moves the heart of God. So as you know, first 6 months of New Jersey leadership under the leadership of the Dr. Yon. And he actually giving us a lot of love and guidance. And we had so many accomplishments with Dr. Yon. So I truly appreciate Dr. Yon's guidance. And I'm so happy Dr. Yon sent me the message after Turumada visit his new church. And that was very, the successful Dr. Yon. Thank you, Dr. Yon. Then, the new leader, the Reverend Dankri come to the new America, and I believe that the God's really working. That God has a plan, and the right time, right person, God is sending us. So I little bit had a shock, when Dr. Yo moved to the Korea, but really God was preparing the Reverend Dankri to come to the America right time. So today I like to share top 10 victories 2023. Okay, so I can say first our victory over the Chongwon-gun, dedication ceremony in Korea. Many members and clergies went to Korea on May 2023. And you see that they are all the sub-region 1, but many of the New Jersey Family Church members attended in Korea. So that was a victory of the Cheonwon-gun. And as you know, the clergies, 9 clergies from New Jersey, they attended to the True Mother's 80th birthday and the Cheonwon-gun dedication ceremony, opening ceremony, and they visited the Cheonjong-gun and Cheonsinwon. So after that, their spirit totally changed to, when they come back to America. And as you know, this is Reverend Butler. He met with the Hadwe. Then he visited Africa to meet him. He was so happy because we made had made a card, and we give some gift to him. He was so happy. We'll invite him soon. But, okay. Second victory is a True Mother visited Las Vegas. Yes. So 114 youth and young adults from New Jersey went to Las Vegas and met True Mother. So many of them, this is the first time they met True Mother personally. So sometimes the difficult is actually they feel more connected to the God, but sometimes they don't feel the connection to the true parents. But when they met the True Mother, they more the heart is close to the True Mother. And as you see, the many our youth met True Mother. Resurgence ceremony. And the third is the Reverend Dunkley initiate the Rivers workshop from September 8 to 10 in New Jersey Family Church. So every day, almost 320 people participate this Rivers workshop. Who participated in the Rivers workshop? Yes, thank you very much. Yes, so many people had a good experience through this Rivers workshop. And as you see, True Mother talk about the spirit and truth. So the essence of the True Mother, the only begotten daughter, we more realize how important or how precious True Mother on this earth. And the truth that 99.999% birth and rebirth from Mother. So we more understanding the value of the motherly God, the motherly heart of God. Then fourth point is the Cheonsinwon expansion. So thank you very much your contribution. We could expand our Cheonsinwon from one small room. We convert from one prayer room to the office, to expand to the one Cheonsinwon. Thank you very much. So April 1st, we have the settlement and the bequeathal ceremony inviting the Dr. Kim. And the 275 days since April 1st until the December 31st. 300 days on Thursday, January 25. So maybe Wednesday, always they have a national call. So maybe we can share about our 300 days, the anniversary of the Cheonsinwon, New Jersey, to Dr. Kim and Reverend Dunkley. And as you see, when we have a small room, Cheonsinwon, average 20 members came to pray every day. But before, our congregation requested, we need a church, we need a prayer room. That's why we convert one multi-purpose room. Especially we use for the witnessing purpose, but we changed to the prayer room. But I don't see so many people there every day. Almost every day is dark. But since we have opened the Chonshin room, every day someone pray, come to church. That was a big difference as the spirit of the church. And we expanded October 29 to new Chonshin room. And now is the average 32 members came to pray in Chonshin, New Jersey. This is the opening ceremony of the Chonshin expansion of New Jersey, Chonshin. And we had the Chonshin New Year prayer. About 80 members participate in New Year prayer in Chonshin. And now we are available the wish paper. And Yoko-san brought from the Las Vegas. All gold paper already is gone 1 week or 2 weeks. Now we want to bring the more wish papers on January, people who are going to attend to the Las Vegas workshop. And the fifth point is a New Jersey Chonshin morning Fundok prayer and the international prayer vigil. So thank you, Dr. Young. He created a kind of the spiritual lifestyle habit to every morning, 6 a.m., morning devotion. Then at that time, Dr. Young made a commitment every day, continue more than 7 years, I think he did it. Then right after last day of his morning devotion, that we decided, let's continue to do that. So right after next day, the May 25, we started our New Jersey Chonshin morning Fundok prayer. And we did it 221 times and by December 31st. And today is 228 times New Jersey Chonshin prayer. Thank you, Pastor Naokimi. And the members, all members participate this program. And six, this is the Pastor Naokimi's had a plan long time. This is a family launching family church group on October 1st, 2023. We want to change the community system to more connect each other. That's why he created a family group by different categories group. Young adult group, single members, no kids, new couple, and a young family group. The children, minor children, people, one young family group who has minor children under the 12. Then special community group and social impact family group. The mainly purpose of this family group is a personal touch. Dr. Young always talk about personal touch. Then connect each other. And without personal touch, they won't come to the church. But if we have a personal touch, somebody, even they don't like the church or church service, because he's there, I want to be there. Something moving. So that's why we need more encourage to personal touch each other. We have a 1,600 membership, not membership, data. So we want to reach out all 1,600 people to care and love. And we want them to feel love from our community, New Jersey. Then I hope they can come back. Then we have to reconnect each other. Like I said, the young hope of the young adult, young family group. So this is our hope. Pastor Naokimi will more invest this group categories this year. So he will be visit to the young family couple or young members, personal touch. And we had last week, we had a young family, young couple lunch. Then 22 members joined the lunch. Then they sharing how they want to contribute or how they want to change this, our community. They sharing that. So we want to more listen to them. They would like to create young and youth and young family centered Sunday service or community. That's it. Is that hope? In New Jersey, yes. Okay, but it's not only that. We developed an ethnic group. Oh, already 10 minutes. Okay, quickly, I'm going to show ethnic group. And beyond naturally, we had an ethnic group, family group, culture festival, and the Golden Age Club. Thank you, Eriko-san and Reverend Povans. They actually care of the Golden Age group. And Suma Ministry, Suma's group. 7 is raising the volunteer spirit, and the members take ownership for church. This is we want from now on, leading by members, our community. So we have many ministries now, and we like to create more ministries. So like a MC team, children's choir, media team, food ministry, property improvement group, gardening and cleaning ministry, and building decoration group, and we had a volunteer appreciation last December 9. And number 8, the building trust relationship, New Jersey, ACLC, American Clergy Leadership Conference. So initiated by Dr. Young, 12 discipleship of Jesus ceremony we had at the East Garden on April 22. This is a huge jump, building the relationship with the ACLC pastors. Then they went to Korea. So then, we invite them to the raise the flag ceremony. Then they actually came to the New Jersey Chonshimon and the prayer. Sorry. And the 9 is the unity of all affiliated organizations with FFWPU. So we had December 31st, we had a celebration of the Peace 2023, working together with all affiliated organizations, Universal UPF, ACLC, Women's Federation, Ocean Tribe, and Toin Mundo. Yes, he's standing by. And last is I can share the victory in the 2023 is the new Chombo families. So we have now, last year we had 17 new Chombo families. Congratulations, new Chombo families. Thank you very much. And now we have 17 New Jersey, not including the Pennsylvania. New Jersey, we have 79 new Chombo families. And this is a list of the new Chombo families. So please congratulate all Chombo families' victory. We did many things. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Pastor Takina, for sharing to us our 2023 top victories that we have it in our church. Now let's welcome our very own Mr. Yasu to please come forward to share us our 2023 financial report and some recognition. Let's welcome Mr. Yasu.
Thank you, Miss Marilyn. Thank you, everyone, for your attention, your time. Oh, nice. Happy New Year. So nice to see everyone. Last week I couldn't come because I was a little feeling under the weather, but now I feel good. So I'm gonna ask the AV team if they can pull up my slides. And yeah, this is just a 2023 financial snapshot of our community as a whole. But before I proceed, I want to really acknowledge and thank Mrs. Eriko Endo as well as Mrs. Hatsumi Washida, because these two are the only real reason why I'm able to pull out any data and to be able to present. So they're the foundation. I'm only here to be their mouth and the pastor's mouth. So let's go to the next slide. So starting off with a large, next slide, please. So it's just kind of like an overall year's picture. Hana, can we go to the next slide, please? They want to see my face. No, I don't have control of. There you go. Okay, so this is what it looks like from January to December. Actually, the data for December is not fully complete yet because even till this day, members are still offering their tithing and wanting it for the previous month, and we're, as the finance team, we're working diligently in trying to update. And so, actually, yes, the trend has been close to an average of $11,000 or $10,000 in deficit. The green line shows our income, the red line shows our expenses, and the blue line at the bottom shows the balance for that month. And of course, whatever's in parentheses is a minus. So we weren't doing so well in terms of what it looks like for our community, but it looks like in December we had a huge surge in your donations. So thank you so much, brothers and sisters, for really being the backbone of this community. And of course, we want to continue going in this trend in this new year of 2024. And so if we can show the next slide, it shows a basic breakdown of the expenses. So this is the expenses of taking all from January till December, just like averaging out. So payroll has been our largest expense of just over 50%. And our property expenses, which is like our mortgage and the insurance that we're paying for, as well as just the building repairs and maintenance, 20% of our expenses. Program expense, what our ministries are able to host, Sunday services, all of everything that we're able to host, just about under 20%. And then we also tithe as a community to headquarters, 10% of the tithing that we collect, not the total income, but the tithing that we collect, and 2.5% towards our subregion. The reason why it's 2.5 is because the larger of a community we are, we're less dependent on the subregion. And so that's the calculation there. But yeah, because payroll has been the largest expense, if you were able to attend the town hall meeting a few weeks ago, Pastor Naokimi was able to share just many of the budget cuts we had to do, which was primarily went to the staff, and we had to ask them to become volunteer positions, and some of them also resigned moving forward. And so, yeah, that is our expenses, where we were using our expenses for the past year. And now moving forward, I'd like to go to the next slide, so this is a graph that we are inheriting from headquarters. Headquarters is now establishing a 3-level of donors, community level, partner level, and impact level. And you can tell or see the donation per month. So in this year, if you were able to donate $1 to $99.99 every month of last year, then you are categorized as a community donor. So even your children, if they're in Sunday school and they give $1 every Sunday school, they're a community donor, because they're at least $4 a month for 4 weeks. And so partner donors are anyone who donates between $100 to $249.99. And the reason why it's known as a partner donor is because actually, if you do the calculations we look at the average expense of the month and the engagement that we have of people coming to our services, then we average around $100 per person in being able to have this whole building and have a community all together, come together. And so that's why we're like a partner in helping each other out. We offer services, and you're also, through your contribution, are helping us keep running. And then finally, the impact donor, if anyone who offers a donation of $250 or more every month, then we like to call you as the impact, because you're making a significant impact for the community through your donation. And when I say donors, I don't mean just tithe. Sunday offerings that you make, Holy Day offering that you offer, and just any other expenses or just money that you're able to give to our church, that is included all, not just tithing. And just for us here in New Jersey Family Church specifically, Pastor Naokimi also wants to acknowledge and recognize those who are gold donors. So anyone who has been offering donation of $500 or more in every month. And then the final level is platinum of $1,000 every month. But we have not have anyone seen or reached that part yet. We have a couple of people in gold who are close. And so then on the your right side, those numbers show just how many people are in each category. So we have 0 people who haven't reached that platinum level yet, but we have 19 members, individuals, who are offering $500 or more every month. By the calculation at the end of this year, or last year, from last year's results. And then we have 43 members who are on the impact level, and then 110 members in the partner level, and then finally 397 people on the community level. So totally we have 569 people offering your donations. And you know, I really want to emphasize that even though we are categorizing in this way, it's really meant for us to be able to strive to meet the next level, because in order for the community to grow, the community is made up of its members. So we are all, of course, the growth of the community is a reflection of the growth of each and every one of us here. And so in 2024, I'm hoping that, you know, we can all strive to go to the next level in our own personal finances so that we can really be able to serve our own families and then the neighbors, brothers and sisters, your guests, and then ultimately grow this community so that everybody is able to feel comfortable and join us. So thank you really so much for each and every one of your contributions. And we'll see each other in victory for this 2024. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Yasutaka, for sharing to us. Now let's welcome our New Jersey family band. To welcome them, everybody, let's give them a warm of applause. Let's welcome them again, brothers and sisters. Thank you.
All right, so the song that we're going to be singing or performing is I Will Fear No More. And I think this is pretty related to setting goals because, you know, the future is really scary and it's really easy to get anxious when we think about the future and worry about, you know, many things like our relationships, financial problems even. But I think the song embodies that we can just place our trust in God and trust in God's guiding hand throughout the process and that God will guide us through our goals, in fact. So yes.
Every anxious thought that steals my breath, it's a heavy weight upon my chest as I lie awake and wonder what the future will hold. Help me to remember that you're in control. You're my courage when I worry in the dead of night. You're my strength 'cause I'm not strong enough to win this fight. You are greater than the battle raging in my mind. I will trust you, Lord. I will fear no more.
I will lift my eyes, I will lift my cares, lay them in your hands, I'll leave them there. When the wind and waves are coming, you shelter me. Even though I'm in the storm is not in me. You're the courage when I worry in the dead of night. You're my strength 'cause I'm not strong enough to win this fight. You are greater than the battle raging in my mind. I will trust you, Lord. I will fear no more. 'cause you have overcome.
No darkness can overwhelm me, 'cause you've already won. No power can come against me,
'Cause you have overcome.
no darkness can overwhelm me.
'Cause you've already won. You're my courage when I worry in the dead of night. You're my strength 'cause I'm not strong enough to win this fight. You are greater than the battle raging in my mind. I will trust you, Lord. I will fear no more. I will fear no more. Oh, I will fear no more. Oh, I will fear no more. Oh, I will fear no more.
Thank you, New Jersey Family Band. Now it's our awaiting moment. I would really like to ask everybody to please open your heart and your mind to welcome the most exciting part for today, to really listen to our senior pastor, Pastor Naokimi. Let's welcome.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Yeah, thank you for the reports, Takino-san and Yasu. I do feel from last year, we did a lot of different activities, and we wanted to also improve in our transparency. So we want to make it a part of our culture to report more regularly about how our finances are doing. One good thing is that although most of the year it was a minus, by the end of the year we got to a break-even point, and I think this year will be in the black every month. So that's the hope, goal. Thank you everyone for your contribution. Okay, today we're going to talk about a topic I love, goal setting. So, setting goals with God. Really my hope is that as a part of today's message, each of you can feel more confident about setting goals. Also, learn a few key points about the process of setting goals with God, and even decide or clarify in 2024, what is it that you feel you really want to achieve or accomplish or offer to God to make this a meaningful year for you. Okay, so that's my hope for you. But to start off to check, I want to know how many of you actually set goals in 2023? Okay, about 20 of you, maybe a good 20% here or so. Statistically speaking, only 6% of the population actually write down their goals. It's not a popular thing to do, okay? In fact, most people don't set goals. And why is that? Why is it that people don't set goals? What do you think? Huh? They're scared. What are they scared of? A failure, right. It's like, why set a goal if you know you might fail? Right? So it's a common fear of not wanting to set goals because it provides pressure, unnecessary pressure. Why do things that cause you more stress, right? You might think that way. So then the question is, why would you want to set goals in the first place? Can we get this thing? Next slide. Sometimes I'm not sure why this doesn't work sometimes. Okay, question is, why set goals? And, oops, I gave you one answer. Okay. Actually, let me ask you guys, knowing that most people don't set goals, what are some reasons why it's good, or why you think it's good to set goals? Yes?
It gives direction.
Gives direction. You have good eyes. You saw that. Yeah, right. Anyone else? What else? Yes? Right. Okay. So insight on goal setting is that it gives you a long-term direction. Whether or not you can achieve it or not in 1 year, it actually still makes, because of the worthiness of it, it actually guides you in that direction. Yes?
I think that the only way is to be accountable in association with others and those goals.
All right, so we're getting into the application already here, but how to achieve the goals is accountability is key, correct? But the question here is why set goals? Why set goals? Yes. Helps us focus. And yeah. You won't know what you want to achieve. Right? Without a goal, you said? Right. All right. One more, last one. Sorry. Huh? Reference for progress, right. So if you set a goal, you can actually see how far you've come, right? So those are all good reasons. So I want to go through a few ones that I think are also very significant, and all of these you've probably already said. One reason why I think goal setting is good is it gives purpose and direction to your life. You know, yesterday I was sitting on the couch watching Netflix, I confess. Usually it's 1 episode a day, but yesterday was a 2-episode day. So I was really relaxing, which is fine. But I remember feeling like a little bit like, what am I doing with my life? I don't know if anyone feels this way sometimes, but my point is that we can spend time on many different things, but without something to strive for or direct your energy towards, at the end of the day, you actually feel like a little bit purposeless. So it's really important, you can do anything in your life, but if you do set certain goals or things that you're working towards, then it gives meaning, direction, and purpose in your life. So this is really important as part of goal setting. And I think that's why I feel goal setting is one of the most important life of faith practices, because you're actually setting something that you don't actually see yet, and you're working towards having faith and believing that it will happen, right? This is kind of a fundamental aspect of faith, believing in the unseen, the things that you haven't yet achieved, putting faith in that and investing in it. So definitely giving purpose and direction. Oh, and one last quote I would say related to this is in the Bible, it says, without vision, the people shall perish. It's true. If you don't have a vision for your life, you have no life. It really gives you, it drains your energy. After time, you just feel like, what am I doing with my life? So in life, it's important that you seek that vision in order to really find life and vibrancy in life. This is a simple quote from Father Moon. Before your ship sets out on a voyage, you have to know where it is going. It's Captain Man, you know this, right? Yes. I mean, some people, I think, just want to explore. No direction, just explore. But even if you go on a hike, it's different when you do it intentionally to relax versus just not having any direction. So it's really important to gain direction. Okay, another important reason for goal setting is for productivity. I mentioned this earlier, but it's a good reminder. According to a Virginia Tech University survey, they tracked college graduates, those who set goals, like write them down and actually set clear goals every year versus those who don't write them down. They tracked them over 30 years. 10 years later, how they're doing, 20 years later, how they're doing, 30 years later, how they're doing. They found that those who set and wrote down their goals, guess what? they were earning 9 times more than their peers. 9 times more. Again, money's not everything, I get it, but it's not just about money. It's about just living a fulfilling, full life. If you put intention and goals into your life, you actually achieve so much more in your life. Okay, I'm not here to make you all feel guilty or anything. I'm trying to encourage you guys. This is just a really important practice that I know it's not easy. Actually, most people don't set goals. But I want you guys, I want this community to be a thriving community of individuals who are feeling fulfilled and with direction. And that's why I'm encouraging you all to practice this. But this last point, I think, is most important. I mentioned earlier that goal setting, I feel, is a life of faith practice. I really believe that by setting goals, it becomes so much easier to allow God and spirit world to help you. Think about it. If you're not clear on what you want, how can anyone help you? Right? Even if God wanted to help you, right? God wants you to live a better life. God wants to bless you, but you're not clear what you want. That means even if God blesses you, you won't even see it as a blessing. Does that make sense? So by setting clear goals, although as scary as it is, because you don't know if it's going to be achieved, as scary as it is, by setting the goals, writing it down, you're now declaring to the universe, you're declaring to God that this is something that I really would like to offer or accomplish this year. Now you're giving space for the universe and God to work and assist you in getting there. Does that make sense? So really setting goals is a way to really invite God into supporting you in achieving them. Okay, I don't know, this was a note from a couple years back, but it was here, so I'll just share it. My son, when he was like in elementary school, like 6 years old, he came to me and he said he wanted a coin sorter for his birthday. You know, the ones where you put in a whole bunch of change and it automatically puts it into pennies, nickels, dimes. I was like, okay, you don't need that, right? But then he was very persistent. Next week he came up to me and he was like, this is like a 6-year-old kid, right? He's like, Papa, I want a coin sorter, right? I'm like, he'll forget about it next week, right? So I ignored him again. Second time I ignored him. Third time he comes up to me, he's like, Papa, I really want a coin sorter, right? So I'm like, now I'm thinking it seriously, okay, maybe I should think about getting it. But I got really busy, so I forgot about it. Then the following week, he comes home and he has a coin sorter in his hand. And I'm like, where did you get that? And then he was like, my friend's mother gave it to me for my birthday. So I called the friend's mother. So, because this is like, obviously he must have asked for it or something. So I asked the friend's mother, I was like, did Taishan ask you for a coin sorter? I was like, no, we had one and I just thought it'd be nice to give it to him. And what I felt was how this power of just being clear on your intention and how the universe can really respond. The more clear you are, it's so much easier. And he was happy, of course, he got what he wanted. I was so shocked, but I was like, okay, thank you, God. I don't have to buy him a gift. You can see God working when you set goals. Does that make sense? Okay. So, let's read here. If you follow your original mind, the whole universe will open up before you. The way you ought to go surely will unfold before you, and the forces of the universe will help you follow it. In fact, it is only then that you will be able to do great things. This great power undergirds the lives of true men and women. They are aware of this infinite power, and it propels them forward in the direction they wish to take. So, Father talks about this power, is accessing your original mind's desire, communicating through your intention what it is that you want to achieve, and allowing this universal process to take place. Now, people call it many different things. I'm sure you've heard the law of attraction and the secret and those kind of things. These are all universal, fundamental universal principles, but it stems from God. In fact, humans are the only creation that God gave the power to also co-create. Animals don't have that power, right? Humans do. We were gifted the power to create just like God, not just physical human beings through procreation. I'm talking about creating things that don't exist yet and making it manifest. Only humans have this ability. So use it. God gave you the power to create. Out of nothing, you can make something. This is a unique God-given gift to each of us. So I want you as human beings, as sons and daughters of God, to tap into this power that God gave us to create things that doesn't exist, to make it real. Okay? And that is also a way of really appreciating and acknowledging the God in you. I'm going to share some experiences with this. I was reflecting on 2023. So part of it is setting goals, but part of it is also reflecting on the year. So back in 2022, I remember one challenge I had was I felt like we were doing a lot of activity, but I really felt like we needed to focus more on local church development and also a kind of a closer connection with what was on True Mother's heart. Because I had a few opportunities to meet with True Mother directly, and I could tell there were certain things on her heart that wasn't really public. And then earlier this year, I felt one major thing that happened in 2023 was a change in leadership and Damien Dunkley coming as the new national president. And one of the things that he brought was this deeper understanding of True Mother's heart. And I really feel like that was, in one sense, a response to one of the things that I had in my heart, which was I wanted this to be more openly shared with all of our members. And also, anyway, I'll share more about this later on, but although it wasn't intended, I felt like God was guiding me to continue in this role to further develop the local community. In the area of finances, 2022 was the worst year, personally, financially. Net worth was minus a lot because of the investments that went down and all that kind of stuff. And at the end of the year, I always review, I like numbers, so I review the personal finances with my wife. And then this request came suddenly from International about this Chongwon-gung donation. So imagine me, right, reporting to my wife that we had the worst financial year and we should make the biggest donation we've ever had. So it took me a month of washing dishes and asking, persistence, but I really felt I wanted to make this offering. So through persistence and talking and serving, I finally got her approval to make that offering. Yeah, thank her. I mean, you know, she's, anyway. Yes. Anyway, point is, I know it's not an easy offering, and everyone's in a different financial state, so I'm just sharing from my personal experience. It was a challenge, but through communicating and offering, I determined, and we were able to make that offering at the beginning of 2023. And that year, I also got fired. My salary was reduced. I'm like, wait a minute. When you make an offering, aren't you supposed to get like financial reward? Like, what's going on here, right? But then it reminded me of 10 years before where I had a similar experience, where I made a declaration about, greater finances, but then instead I would get fired and my salary would get lower and things like that. So wait, I know this pattern. Just have faith. And lo and behold, this 2023 happened to be our best net worth increase in the past 15 years. Despite a greater donation, despite lower salary, somehow it was financially the best, personally, in the family. So what I'm saying is that it's not like there's a direct correlation between donation and income, but because I really trusted or I followed my heart of wanting to make that offering, I really feel that we've been blessed because of that. So I really want to encourage all of you to test this principle. This is not just a church principle. This is a universal principle of give and receive action. The more you give for the public, the more you receive. But the key there is with a heart of gratitude. If you give begrudgingly, then it's not the same kind of energy flow. But if you give with a grateful heart, it's amazing how things naturally flow. Okay, so I want to encourage you on doing that because I know it works, at least I've experienced it working in my life, and I'm grateful for that. And finally, family. I remember in 2022, after working under Dr. Young for almost 2 years, I was getting exhausted. I had no time with family. I was working 80-hour weeks. And I was like, God, is this what you want for my life? But I remember early in that year, 2023, I wanted to spend more time with family. And then, I don't think that's why Dr. Young changed his mission, but that happened. And I was able to actually go on a 2-week vacation to Japan with my in-laws. And that was the longest vacation I've had in 20 years. So I really felt like God was kind of saying, okay, Naokimi, I'll give you your break. And I'll honor your desire for more time with family. I just want to mention, it says 4 weeks here because I had 1 week in April and 1 week in December as well, which is much more, sustainable. I do believe in balance and really sustainable growth all the way. So again, through setting goals and also reflecting, you can see more clearly how God is working in your life. Please make time to do that. Okay, so how to set goals with God? We're going to go through this one a little bit more quickly. First thing is you want to set it based on your passion and talent. Here's a quote. In your studies, you may have a favorite subject. The subject should be something that you value, that suits your aptitude and catches your interest. This is Father Moon. It should be something that you will enjoy all the time. You have to focus and study that subject. So in setting goals, one thing I want to encourage you is to look at your passions and your gifts. Okay, those who have taken the Achieve program know this is the fundamental starting point because your passions, things that bring you joy, it's connected to your kind of unique relationship with God as well. God gave you that passion. God gave you that talent. So we want you to really engage in it, utilize it, and the more you do that, you're going to come into alignment with your destiny. And one way of looking at it is that that's your unique way of experiencing joy with God. So it's really important that you engage in it. Okay, and then if you're talented in any particular area, that's a gift that God would like you to share with others. Second point is to seek God's guidance. So it's important to set goals, but don't just set it, because sometimes you set goals because you feel like you're supposed to, or maybe you set goals that are just too self-centered, maybe. But if you take a moment to offer it in prayer, then you will get some feedback on the goals that you have. So seek God's guidance in that. Here's Father's words on it. You need to discuss with God regarding this important matter of your life. I think the previous sentence was on life goals. You must live your life in a way that God can move with you and history can move with you. God reveals his will to central persons in order to fulfill his providence. So part of it is the more closer you are in understanding God's will for you, it actually becomes easier to also set your goals. And finally, third step is be open to God's plan. And this one's important because many times in my experience, when you set goals, sometimes God changes them. Or something unexpected happens. And you need to be open to maybe there's something more that God wants me to do beyond what I understand myself. So here is a quote. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him and he will make straight your path. So it is your responsibility to set the goals, but you need to be open to God's plan as well. But by putting in the foundation and the condition to set your goals, it allows God to also more clearly communicate, okay? Let's read this final quote. True parents set as their goal, as their lives' providential goals, the liberation of God, the salvation of humankind, and the realization of a peaceful, ideal world. And they have completely invested their lives for the sake of those achievements. So, I remember, Father Moon, he was saying that, he was he electrical engineer, I think, in college? He said that, if he were just by himself, he could be the best, what did he say? Anyway, he was very talented and very charismatic. So he could have been anything in his life. Obviously, he had interest because of, his unique or specific major. But he felt like beyond his personal interest, there was something bigger than that he wanted to offer his life for. And that's why I feel both Father and Mother Moon, because they had the highest goal of liberating God, and they offered their talents and passions to really support that, they were able to do amazing things. Now, not everyone is called to that highest level. That's fine. But to whatever level you are called to do, just keep an eye open, a heart open to God's guidance. And I'll end with this kind of mini testimony. So becoming the New Jersey Family Church pastor, when I found out I completed my mission in May, I didn't know what I would do next. And, naturally my area of interest is like coaching and strategy and organization. So I proposed to Damien, if you want me to continue working for HSA, those are the areas I'd like to help in. So, he listened to all that and things like that. But he said, there was only one comment that Mother said about you. Naokimi. She wants you to be a pastor of a large church. I was like, okay. But anyway, so I continued to propose what I thought I would be best at to Damien. But long story short, Damien felt like at this time, God wants you to continue to invest in this area. So he actually removed a lot of my other responsibilities so that I can primarily focus here as a local family church pastor. And I really felt initially that wasn't what I intended or what I was imagining, what my next kind of mission would be. But the more I spend time in this mission, the more I can see what God is trying to do with me here at this time. And I feel that by really modeling and developing a local church that is healthy and thriving and growing, this will make the greatest impact on our community, not just here, but in the sub-region, the nation, and even the world. Because even international is asking more specifically every community, what are you doing in terms of local church growth? So I'm very serious about responding to God's will for me. And I really feel like this is going to be a tremendous year of growth for our community in 2024. Last couple of years was a little bit of a challenge, I would say, in many different ways. We did a lot. We accomplished a lot. But there were many challenges. But I really feel this year is going to be a growth year. And so I'm excited to be part of that. And I'm grateful that you guys are also willing to be part of that development here. So that's the main message we're going to review quickly. How to set goals with God, apply your gifts and passions, seek God's will, and be open to God's plan. And your reflection question is, what goal would you like to set for 2024? So let's take the next 5 minutes to turn to a neighbor or reflect on your own. What's 1 to 3 goals that you really like to focus on in this year? Okay, let's have reflection music, and we'll see you back in 5 minutes. let's bring it back. Another 10 more seconds. Okay, please thank your partner or your neighbor for sharing. Thank you for sharing your goal for this year. So, who would like to share one of their goals for 2024? Anyone? I see Bob's hand. All right, Bob, what do you got?
Yeah, you guys. Nice to be here, the biggest thing that's transformed my life, I can be belly aching, oh God, how do I do a small group at my house? And those things are valuable, and we've had fantastic blessings to all the different groups we had at our house. It's so great. But, like 15 months ago, I joined like a spiritual group outside of our church, and it has transformed my life. It's like besides joining our church back 40 years ago, that was the biggest thing for me. And the hardest thing is like changing myself, and being accountable to somebody else and being humble, about my weaknesses and asking for advice from others. So, surprisingly enough, I think that for me, I want to continue to grow my own character. Now that I'm more pure in my own life and I can make eye contact with other people, including my wife, that is, when I become mature, that's where I can help other people. And that's, what I'm doing right now. And it's really awesome for me. Thanks.
Thank you, Bob. All right, anyone else? Goals for 2024. One goal. Oh, yes.
I have 3 of them, but I'm not going to tell them all, okay? One is very personal anyway, but the other 2 are public goals. Coming from a very short community to Clifton, New Jersey, is a gift for me. You are a gift to me because I am pregnant with 5 spiritual children, all right? But they are not yet born, and I seriously need help for them to be born. And my goal this year is to find somebody in my community here to help me do that, because I know I cannot do it on my own. That's goal number 1. And then goal number 2 is taking care of my ancestors and sisters' liberation, all of that. I'm very confused about that kind of stuff. And I know that some of you are very clear about that kind of stuff. So it's the same thing. I'm going to find someone in this community who is going to help me fulfill that goal as well. These are 2 public goals.
All right, thank you, Anne-Marie. And one more. Young people, there's a request for a young, well, anyone's fine, but one more person. Yes, Mr. Beebe. Can you pass this down to him?
My goal for this year is that New Hope School will survive. So the situation. We found out recently that the church that we're renting from is not going to renew our lease come June. So we're desperately looking for a new location. I'd just like to ask for all your prayers that God will open a way for us to continue. I feel what we're doing is very important. Education, right? Schools in America are not very good and getting worse. And we offer an alternative for parents looking for good education for their children, morally, spiritually. So please, that's my goal. Life or death. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Beebe. Yeah, sometimes it's the hardest to declare things when you're in a pinch and you're not sure if it's going to happen. But that's where, faith and trust and also your commitment comes into play, and it makes it easier for God to work. So thank you for going out there and declaring your goals. So as we open, this is the first Sunday of 2024. So I really want to wish you all a successful and fulfilling year. Again, the more you invest, the more you will receive. So let's make it a great year together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Pastor Naokimi, for sharing a beautiful and wonderful setting goals for us for this year 2024. As we all know, so when we set goals, we have to make sure that we also always include this in our prayers, as well as we have to offer sincerely and grateful heart to God and through Mother, and for all of us, for our family. So let's all stand for today, that we could be able to offer our tidings today and a closing prayer.
We're going to be singing Put a Little Love in Your Heart. Think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand. Put a little love in your heart. You see it's getting late, oh please don't hesitate. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Another day goes by and still the children cry. Put a little love in your heart. If you want the world to know we won't let hatred grow, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Take a look around, and if you're feeling down, put a little love in your heart. I hope that you decide kindness will be your guide. Put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. And the world will be a better place for you and me. Just wait and see. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart. Put a little love in your heart.
Time for us to call Pastor Takino to do the benediction prayer.
So you may already heard or know the Pastor Crescentia situation. So that she has really serious cancer issues. So please pray for her and her families. Please join me in prayers. Beloved Heavenly Parent, our true parents, today, first Sunday of the year 2024, we truly appreciate God. You gave us wonderful life and opportunity. Heavenly Parent, past year 2023, we did our best. Then we like to offer all our effort to you, God. And God, new year, we like to always be with you. And we need sometimes your guidance. We want to more unite with your heart. And we want to understand more heart of true mother. We offer our sincere devotion. Please accept our offering. And we pray if our brothers and sisters, and especially Pastor Crescentia, she really had difficult situation. We love her so much, and she loves us so much. No matter what, please be with her and her family. And our brother, Archibald William, he had accident. Then he's in the rehabilitation right now, under the rehabilitation. He works so hard for the community and brothers and sisters. So we pray for him too. And we pray all our brothers and sisters, families, always, God, please be with them and please guide them, love them, and bless them. And we will be back next week, but this week we continue to invest our sincere devotion, living for sake of others. We learn from true parents. I pray, report this my name, Atsushi and Namiko Takino, for the Central Family. Achu.
Thank you so much. You can all be seated for a moment. Again, I would like to invite all of you to please pray at the Chonshin One. Also, we are inviting all the top donors for a special lunch with Pastor Naokimi and Pastor Takino at Magnolia Room for today. And at 1, today is the graduation of our Achieve program. So anyway, that's all for today. Thank you so much for joining us for our Sunday service. And for all our viewers, yes?
Hi, my name is Hiromi Kato. I'm doing a volunteer clean up and organizing this church. And we have many lost and found in the fellowship hall stage. So if you think you lost something, children's jacket, we have a lot of children's jacket. And the shirts, so please take a look. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Once again, thank you so much for joining us. Now let's all stand for the final song of our New Jersey Family Band. We're done. Thank you.